Someone shout a big hallelujah. Come on, let's shout it a little bit louder. We are in the big city called the Big D. In other words, this is Dallas, Texas. And in Texas, everything is done in a big way. It is known all over the United States that we do things big in Texas. I want us to shout a big, big hallelujah tonight. Hallelujah! Put those hands together to the glory of God. Because I know that there is Jesus in this boat. My goodness. Wherever he has asked me to go, I will arrive at my destination. Wherever he has asked you to go, I want to say to you tonight, you are getting to your destination. Whatever he has asked you to do, I want you to know tonight, you will get it done. And worship God. And when we started worshiping there with bamboo tree and palm leaves on top of it, the ground could not hold people whenever we went there for worship. I'm talking about the first 40 years. The first 40 years, God used Church of God Mission as a pace setter in ministry in the entire Africa. That ministry was the first ministry that introduced praise and worship with musical instrument. Church of God Mission began to affect human lives. We will go from village to village, city to city, and hold mass crusade. The story that I'm talking about tonight, I have eyewitnesses. Bishop Festus Odume is here. He can attest to that story. Reverend Napoleon Imariagbe is here. He can attest to that story. There are other family members that are here. My mom is here. She can attest to that story. My sisters are here. They can attest to that story. It's a true story, not a fiction. Tell him tonight that you are going away from this house different. You are living here tonight to bring back those dreams that God gave to you many years ago that you've thrown away. You're going to say to God, I'm going to believe again. I'm going to dream again. I'm going to rise again. I'm going to walk again. I'm going to act again. I'm going to live again. I'm going to step forward again to the glory of God. Bashande bakotoso dregada lebreshe inde kaposo andrebe kizanola kashakata paralede glando satare labare. Thank you, mighty God. Thank you, mighty God. I don't answer to everything I hear. I focus on what God has told me to do. That is part of the way I have governed my life for this many years. Those in my church, they know that. Give it to Andrew Daniels. Give it to Andrew Daniels. The man said, yes, Lord. God back invited Andrew Daniels for a lunch. Andrew Daniels ate and he took him out. By the time they were eating, he told his staff to go and park the car in the front of the building. After they finished eating, he took Andrew Daniels. They walked around the car. He said, wow. Andrew Daniels said, this car is beautiful. He said, you like it? He said, yes. He said, here is the key to 505. Brand new one. And Daniel was believing God for 504. He dumped the money as a seed into an offering plate. And God gave him a better car than what he wanted. You see, when God is blessing some people, they don't know what they have done behind the scene. The church is such a delicate place. And after that, they start envying you and telling story about you again. Say all manner of things. The church is a blessed house. I don't want to use the negative word. Tonight, I want you to bring out a good seed sown on behalf of that thing that you believe God is instructing you to do that is impossible in your life.
Shout it out that He lives forever.